From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth.
Good Wednesday morning. Today is going to be kind of a gloomy day out there. Showers and thunderstorms will be in the forecast for both today and tomorrow. Looking pretty dry Friday and beyond. It's going to feel fall-like out there for today or adjacent to that with highs around 80. At least in the Tri-Cities for today and tomorrow, but we'll be back up around 100 by next Monday and Tuesday. So a lot of seasons in the forecast over the next 7 days. Tracking rainfall this morning in the Cascades and the Kittitas and Yakima Valleys. It's trying to get into the basin. We'll see if it makes it. Some models aren't really too keen on that idea, but who knows? Mother Nature can be crazy sometimes. Wind gusts picking up. It's gusty in the Kittitas Valley. It's gusty in the lower Columbia Basin and in the Blue Foothills. This is going to be a constant theme throughout the span of the day. Right now, temperatures in the 60s and 70s for lower elevations, and it feels muggy out there. 40s and 50s in the Cascades and 50s in the Blue. So for today, again, pretty gloomy. Maybe a little bit of sunshine breaking through at the hottest part of the day. And the best chances of thunderstorms going to be in the Kittitas and Yakima Valley. So I'll time all this out with Futurecast, and I'll show you a much drier and hotter forecast on the other side of this. That's going to be coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, primary night numbers from the election rolling in this morning. We'll show you who's taking the lead in key local races, from county offices to public safety levies. That's coming up.
And quick work by firefighters as a grass fire near Kennewick was stopped right in its tracks, thanks in part to some earlier fires in the same area. With all the details.
And an attack near Yakima's ice facility now under investigation after a rock was thrown through a window and a fire broke out just minutes later. Authorities now looking into whether the two incidents could be connected. We have those headlines and so many more coming up on Good Morning Northwest, which starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
I'm Jade Elliott, and we do start with some numbers coming in this morning.
That's right. Primary election wrapped up last night, and it was we're getting a look at those early numbers this morning.
Yeah, results not official yet. They won't be official until possibly today, but it could even be towards the end of the week. But we do have some updates on a few key races that we've been taking a close watch on.
And one of those races is the Yakima County Coroner's race. The winner of this race will fill the final year of former coroner Jim Curtis's term. So Curtis stepped down in September, but officially resigned in April after facing some legal troubles.
So since then, Chief Deputy Coroner Marshall Slight has been running the office. Slight has worked in the coroner's office since 2009. He's facing off against Dan Williams, a funeral home general manager with 14 years experience. Both
candidates say a top priority is regaining the public's trust. And as of this morning, with more than 16,000 ballots counted, Slight is leading with 73% of the vote, while Williams trails at 26%. And now to the heated race for the mayor of Mabton. That's where Rachel Ruelas is looking to hold on to her seat.
Yeah, she's facing a tough challenge, though, from two opponents, former mayor Laura Vasquez and political newcomer Martha Gonzalez. So now this morning, those early results showing Gonzalez out in front with 59% of the vote.
Vasquez is currently trailing with 31%, while Ruelas is sitting at just 8%. Now, those numbers are still unofficial, but they give us a snapshot of where voters are leaning in Mabton.
Taking to Benton County now, where voters are weighing in on Fire District 1. It's a levy lid lift.
If this passes, the 22-cent lid lift would help fund more firefighters and EMTs, which the district says is critical with call volumes continuing to rise in that area.
For property owners, that would mean an increase of about $7.75 per month.
As of this morning, 59% of voters are saying yes to the levy.
Meanwhile, in Walla Walla, voters there are being asked to renew funding that supports 911 services for the county.
Proposition 1 would continue paying for critical upgrades to emergency communication systems and facilities. These are things like radio towers, dispatch equipment, and 911 operations.
So officials say keeping this funding in place is key to ensuring fast and reliable response times for police, fire, and medical emergencies.
The tax rate would stay the same if voters approve it, and so far 63% of early ballots are in favor.
Again, these numbers, just preliminary numbers coming in. Those official results won't be certified until, again, they could be today, depending on the numbers coming in.
Or tomorrow,
and how many ballots that have been counted, but it also could be later this week as well. We'll keep you updated.
Stay with us on Apple Valley News Now, both on air and online for the latest updates as they come in.
6:04 now, and turning to a fire watch where firefighters were able to quickly contain a grass fire that was southeast of Kennewick. It broke out Tuesday afternoon around 4. This was near South Mills Road and South Ayers Road. When crews got there, about 5 acres of grass and brush had already burned. But fire lines from previous fires in this same area actually helped slow this fire down and slow the spread. It gave firefighters an upper hand. In total, the fire burned about 15 acres. Luckily, no homes or structures were ever at risk. Firefighters did stay on scene, though, to monitor hotspots and get them put out after it was contained.
Looking to a crime alert in Yakima, the county sheriff's office says they're still searching for a suspect after they found a man dead in an orchard. The sheriff's office says a 55-year-old Sunnyside man had taken an ATV after a suspicious person was reported north of Maple Grove. A short time later, the man's body was found in the orchard. Law enforcement used drones and canines to search the area, but says no one else was found. Now, we are working to gather more information, including a possible description of the person, and we'll update you as soon as we know more.
And staying in Yakima, a weekend fire and a vandalism incident, all near a federal office, is now under investigation. So this all started about 12:30 Saturday afternoon, wherein crews responded to the 3500 block of River Road. Yakima Fire say that's where they found a low-level brush burning, along with a nearby homeless encampment that was also on fire in the area. We're told the flames had reached a privacy fence on the property used by Immigration and Customs Enforcement and had melted part of that privacy fence. Well, just 5 minutes before the fire, a rock was thrown through a window of the ICE office. Officials say right now it's unclear if these two incidents are connected.
The fire burned up to the property line of ICE and burned the privacy fence, but it did not get onto the ICE property. Approximately 5 minutes before the fire was found, a rock was thrown through the window at ICE. We don't know at this time if it was a coincidence, and until we get more details, we can't say factually that it was related.
So a suspect or person of interest has been identified. No arrests, though, have been made yet. ICE workers were inside at the time. Luckily, no injuries reported. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem commenting on this specific incident, saying anyone who seeks to harm law enforcement officers will be found and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. 6:07 now, and Grandview's first apartment complex in 12 years is now complete.
And it was built by two neighbors who were born and raised in Grandview. So Elite Construction and the Pentagon Group cut the ribbon for the Grand Ridge Meadows lofts yesterday morning. And Grand Ridge Meadows features 4 buildings and 16 units.
So each are 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, about 900 square feet.
Each unit will start renting at a little over $1,800 per month. That's cute to come back to where you grew up and build something like that.
Yeah, and make the community a better place.
Yeah.
I think it's great. All right, still ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. We have a look at your national headlines, including a proposal that could have a drone at your doorstep sooner than you think. We have those details coming up.
But first, our Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth will have your first alert weather forecast. Keep it here. Good Morning Northwest. We'll be right back.
Starting at $4.49, you can get one, make it a double, or go for 3 delicious patties. Go as big as you want with my Bonus Jack combo starting at $4.49. Now you can say you're loving it and actually mean it. Get so much more.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Okay, bye.
I met a cute poodle outside.
Oh, really?
She said everyone's talking about you and how you work for free. That can't be true.
Sure it is. When you're injured and have the heavy hitter on your team, we win or it's free.
Free?
Yeah, you don't pay us a penny unless we win for you.
That's doggone crazy.
Hello? Yeah, sure. That cute poodle you were talking to wants to have a play date.
Let's go.
The heavy hitter is one for you. Call 853-2222.
Before, our service would be in and out. We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network. And with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite to give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Award-winning singer-songwriter Scotty McCreery, live in concert.
Drinking cab and a solo in the cab.
Friday, August 15th, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel. One of country's hottest stars, Scotty McCreery. On sale at Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. New album, Rise and Fall. Available now. Scotty McCreery Live.
Starting at $4.49, you can get one, make it a double, or go for 3 delicious patties. Go as big as you want with my Bonus Jack combo starting at $4.49. Now you can say you're loving it and actually mean it. Get so much more.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
This newscast sponsored by Mariano Morales Law. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Here are today's precip chances, and it looks like thunderstorms going to be likely in the Cascades and in the Kittitas and Yakima valleys. To the east of there, much drier. It looks like the energy for thunderstorms is kind of going to be on a line. You see where my finger is tracing, so to the west of there. In terms of high temperatures for today, we've been talking about false fall over the past couple days. This is why I say this. 70s and 80s for lower elevations. That's about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than normal for this time of the year. And with some of the breezes out there, they'll be pretty persistent throughout the day. So when those gusts pick up, it is definitely going to remind you of either September or October. Then for tonight, thunderstorms still going to be likely in the Cascades to the east of there. Well, you see the energy for thunderstorms is going to be across the map, but still to the east of there, only about 20 to 30% chances. Overnight lows down into the 50s and 60s for lower elevations, but will be pretty close to the 40s in the lower Yakima Valley. It's been a while since we've seen that, speaking of fall. And then for tomorrow, the best energy for thunderstorms shifting over to the Blue Foothills and the Blue Mountains, but overall you see it's just going to be a drier day overall, and high temperatures once again going to be in that 10 to 15 degree temperature below, or excuse me, 10 to 15 degrees below normal high temperatures for this time of the year. It's going to be back in that range, so more false fall, especially with the wind gusts. They're going to be much stronger for tomorrow, consistently strong throughout the day. Peak gust around 40 miles per hour in the Kittitas Valley. On the backside of this, we're going to turn hotter and drier. No more false fall. It's going to be very summer-like. I'll tell you just how hot we could trend coming up in a few minutes.
Josh, thanks so much. 12 minutes after 6, taking a look at your national headlines this morning. According to the Census Bureau, imports declined by $12.6 billion in June, led by an $8.4 billion drop in imports of consumer goods.
Now, June is the month that higher tariffs kicked in, making it more expensive for importers to buy foreign-made goods. The declines in imported goods also came following months of American businesses stocking up on foreign goods in anticipation of higher tariffs.
Meanwhile, the value of goods that the U.S. exported in June fell by more than $1 billion. And the House Oversight Committee has subpoenaed the Justice Department for files related to Jeffrey Epstein. Many Republicans have joined their Democratic counterparts in demanding transparency on the issue.
They've questioned why files related to the convicted sex offender haven't already been released. Last month, the Justice Department interviewed Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell.
Senior administration officials said just yesterday the White House may release the audio recordings and transcripts of that interview, but that a final decision on that hasn't been made yet.
And the Trump administration is publishing proposed rules that would allow drones to fly beyond the view of those operating them.
So those rules would pave the way for aerial deliveries at a person's doorstep. The proposal was announced just yesterday by the Transportation Secretary and Federal Aviation Administration Chief.
It's been delayed by months after being mandated by Congress last year, and there will be 60 days for industry comments that will be taken into consideration.
So popular delivery drones are already being tested. We've talked about Amazon and Walmart testing them out. It'd be kind of wild.
Uber Eats, DoorDash, that would be crazy.
That would
But
be.
then I feel like it'd get cold fast, you know?
That's pretty much how I fly a drone, is out of sight because I'm not good at it.
Yeah, same.
We had to chase one down after Jax got one.
Yeah, I want to,
we didn't
but
know how to get it back to the
I'll leave that to my fiance.
We found it in a neighbor's yard like 3 blocks away.
Whoopsies.
Found it. All right, so much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. We are going to check back in with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth. He's going to have your first alert forecast as he give you that live look outside this morning. Beautiful view from our Legends Casino and Hotel Sky camera at Richland's Columbia Point, overlooking Howard Amon Park and the Columbia River. It is 6:15. We're back after the break.
What makes NUU unique? The amazing customer service that we offer to our patients. They know that they're heard, that they're listened to, and we genuinely care about their well-being.
From the second I walked in that office, I felt seen, I felt heard, I didn't feel judged. It just was like, we're a team and we're gonna figure this out.
I had a rare form of breast cancer. Dr. Fedino has just been fantastic. She was really just on my side and helping me, and I'm so relieved and blessed that I went there.
I'm nowhere near diabetic, and I feel amazing. And I lost 55 pounds, and I've been able to keep it off.
She had saved my life because if she hadn't taken just that moment to ask me one extra question, I absolutely would have had an ugly cancer 6 months later.
Go to NUUWomen'sClinic.com to explore the countless ways that wellness meets beauty.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social.
We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
A new head coach and a new attitude, but it's still the most exciting game in the Pacific Northwest. Seattle Kraken hockey returns this fall to Apple Valley News Now, your exclusive television home of the Kraken.
Next 5, skateboard legend Tony Hawk and Rita Ora.
You look like $1 billion and you smell like a zillion. Nice.
To get it together for you guys.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Today at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Let's go ahead and time out the rest of today with Futurecast. Already seeing some rainfall in the Cascades and in the Kittitas and Yakima valleys for this morning. By 8 this morning, looks like it's still going to be situated mostly in the same locations. Then around lunchtime, kind of in the same areas. 4 p.m., this is when a few more showers could start to spread over to the east of that, and then by 8 p.m. this is when we're going to have the breakthrough. This is when we're going to see our best chances of rainfall in the Tri-Cities and points to the east of there, and then looks like we trend drier as we head into the late evening and overnight hours, and we'll have more to say about Thursday in a second. But first for today, given that there is lightning in the forecast, especially in the Cascades and in the valleys, we always check in on vegetation dryness. We always get concerned if it's critically or significantly dry, and it's not going to be that for today. So the lightning fire risk isn't going to be zero, but it is going to be limited. Now let's pick up the action tomorrow. This is 8 in the morning, just a few showers in the Blue Foothills and the Blue Mountains. Lunchtime, looking pretty dry out there, but then as we head into the afternoon, this is 4 p.m., best energy for thunderstorms at this point is going to be in the Blue Foothills and the Blue Mountains. But then as we head later into the evening, we're looking much drier out there. Then the forecast turns completely dry. So with more lightning in the forecast for tomorrow, we check in on the same thing, this time just limited to medium levels of vegetation dryness. This is the best this map has looked in quite some time. We could maybe pick up a half an inch of rainfall in the Cascades. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is for early August. To the east of there, we would be lucky to pick up a 1/10 of an inch of rainfall. The forecast turns completely dry for Friday and beyond. not just drier, but also hotter. So again, feeling quite comfortable for this time of the year for Wednesday and Thursday, but gradually heating things back up. We'll end up around 100 again in the Tri-Cities for Monday and Tuesday. Here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Small shower chances with highs in the low 80s today and tomorrow, then hotter and drier after that. In Yakima, showers and thunderstorms likely Wednesday, and then a beautiful forecast beyond that with highs going up. In Ellensburg, showers and storms also likely today, maybe a leftover shower tomorrow, then a much calmer and warmer forecast into the weekend. In Hermiston, low-end shower chances with low 80s Wednesday and Thursday, then the trend is hotter and drier. Finally, for Walla Walla, a chance for showers today, a slightly better chance of thunderstorms tomorrow, then plenty of sunshine and warming up into the weekend and next week.
Shaping up to be a beautiful weekend.
Yeah.
Sunny. Got some storms beforehand, but that's okay.
Yeah.
As long as the weekend will be fine.
It's the storm before the calm.
There we go.
Love that.
You like that. All right, so much for ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. In your entertainment headlines, the Princess of Pop is taking over the MTV Music Awards this year. Lady Gaga is in the lead of nominations again with more than 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good for Gaga.
I love me some Lady Gaga. All right, coming up, what you can expect from this year's Music Awards.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
I was suicidal all the time, thinking about it nonstop, every day, every moment.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing Neurostim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. At Neurostim TMS, we treat the root of the problem with a series of short daily treatments. Using a non-invasive magnetic field, TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
The treatment just completely, fundamentally changed my life.
Visit neurostimtms.com today or call to schedule your free consultation at any of our 12 Washington state locations.
At Fred's Appliance, we understand dishwashers, and nobody carries more Bosch dishwashers than us. We're the #1 Bosch dealer in the region, so you won't find this kind of selection in box stores. With every model in stock and ready to go, you can get a new dishwasher today. Swing into Fred's. We have thousands of in-stock, get-it-today appliances, making us the most convenient choice around. Your local appliance expert since 1962. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In your entertainment headlines, Hollywood is mourning the loss of actress Kelly Mack.
She's known for roles in The Walking Dead. Fans portraying the character Addie in season 9. Mack also appears in the shows Chicago Med and 911.
The 33-year-old died from glioma, a type of tumor that affects the brain or spinal cord. A statement on social media says she died peacefully Saturday in her hometown of Cincinnati.
So
That's
sad.
tragic. And now following up on a story that we first brought to you this week, rapper Soulja Boy has reportedly been released from jail.
According to Billboard, prosecutors don't have enough evidence to charge him on gun charges. Soulja Boy, whose real name is DeAndre Cortez Way, was arrested Sunday morning after a traffic stop in LA. He was the passenger in a car where a gun was found.
Police later booked him on suspicion of being a felon in possession of a firearm. It's unclear what prompted the initial traffic stop.
And finally, Lady Gaga has the lead at the 2025 MTV Video Music Awards. The singer-songwriter racked up 12 nominations, including ones for Video of the Year, Artist of the Year, and Best Album.
So this marks the third time that Lady Gaga has the most VMA nods. Bruno Mars is in the runner-up slot with 11 nominations, followed by Kendrick Lamar with 10. Rosé and Sabrina Carpenter follow that with 8 apiece.
Fan voting is open at MTV's website from now through September 5th. The VMAs air live 2 days later at 8 p.m. Eastern.
The VMAs used to be known for like some sort of big, crazy moment.
Something wild would always happen.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Been that.
But
yeah, but there hasn't been anything too crazy the last few years, right? I don't think so.
Yeah. Now there will be.
I'm waiting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I know there is. There's always some sort of moment that almost becomes like a pop culture.
There's the Nicki Minaj. Was it Nicki Minaj or Miley Cyrus? Miley, what's good?
Yes, yeah. Oh, good ones, yeah.
What
And the
about
Eminem one, was that it? Yeah.
Yep. Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah.
Madonna, Christina.
So many.
So many. All right, so much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. More information coming in about a fight on the Greyhound bus that left a man in critical condition after a stabbing near Boardman, Oregon. We're learning new details about what could have led up to that violent confrontation and why the man who started the fight is the one who actually ended up being flown to the hospital.
And Tri-Cities Animal Services is back open after a parvo outbreak forced a temporary closure. Crews jumped into action to deep clean the facility, and now they're sharing what you can do to protect your own pets. All those details are coming up in your 6:30 half hour.
If you have been injured in an accident and feel you have a legitimate claim, remember our courthouses were built and our legal system developed for the purpose of resolving disputes. Allen Brecky Law Offices emphasize the rights of accident victims.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
At Bruce Heating and Air, our technicians are not incentivized by commissions or to find problems. We only look for solutions to keep you cool. Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $1,650 off on a new Daikin Fit system.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Ready for takeoff!
Because we know your house is more than a home.
Whoa!
It's where their dreams take flight.
Hey, Dad!
And when you feel protected, your family can dream fearlessly.
How's it going, Captain? A-OK.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Why do patients and families immediately think of Good Shepherd? They trust our knowledge and expertise. They value the compassionate care we provide. They feel like they are being taken care of by family. From our renowned doctors and top-of-the-line technology to our state-of-the-art facilities, Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Summer is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today in Kennewick or West Richland.
If you have been injured in an accident and feel you have a legitimate claim, remember our courthouses were built and our legal system developed for the purpose of resolving disputes. Allen Brecky Law Offices emphasize the rights of accident victims.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Real Estate Services, Christine Connolly, Realtor.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us, joining us here on this Wednesday for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jade Elliott.
I'm Jessica Jalal.
I'm Josh Colbert.
$50.
Yes.
Better than zero.
Yep.
Better than zero, which is what it was
Better
for
than
3
losing.
days in a row. So now I got
You're back on your winning streak.
It's up 2. But hey, they say every journey begins with 1 or 2
Something.
steps. You know the rest of the quote.
Yeah, I love this journey for you.
Thank you. All right, so the journey, it's getting going. $50 in the jackpot. Yesterday went with the forecast high of 89, and I thought, I don't know, I thought I was going to be sweating it out again, but it verified at 90. So for today, a much cooler forecast high of 82 in Pasco Tri-Cities. If it verifies between 79 to 85, the jackpot's going to hit $75. If that doesn't happen, the jackpot could be yours. Find out how to win the jackpot by going to AppleValleyNewsNow.com, clicking on the contest page. You can scan the QR code that's on your screen. Okay. We have showers and thunderstorms in the forecast for today and tomorrow. Looks like today is going to be more active than tomorrow, and then drier and hotter after that. We are already seeing some showers in the Cascades, into the Kittitas and Yakima valleys. And models are, well, initially they were saying that a lot of this stuff was going to just mainly be confined to the valleys and the Cascades for this morning. It looks like it's getting very close to the basin a little bit earlier than we were expecting. So we'll continue to keep very close tabs on that. Right now the wind gusts are doing their thing. It's gusty in the basin, in the Kittitas Valley, and in the Blue Foothills. This is going to be a constant theme throughout the course of today. Right now temperatures in the 60s and 70s. For lower elevations, it's warm or mild or muggy out there, just kind of depending on your microclimate. 40s and 50s in the Cascades, 50s in the Blues. Your hour-by-hour forecast for today for the Tri-Cities, going to be overcast to start, maybe seeing a little bit of sunshine breaking through later in the day. Our best chances of rainfall, I believe, going to be around and after lunchtime. We'll see how that pans out. Best chances of thunderstorms going to be into the evening. So for today, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than normal for this time of the year. I'll take you on that zone-by-zone tour of today's very active forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks, Josh. We begin this half hour of news following up with the Tri-Cities Animal Services. They're now back open after they had to close suddenly because of a spike in parvo.
And the shelter shut down to launch into emergency cleaning, and staff say the response worked.
Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen shows us what changed and how they're moving forward.
After a day of deep cleaning, the Tri-Cities Animal Services is back open for business.
Well, with this new facility, we have more animal sections, so it's easier, a little bit easier to manage with the smaller sections. There's not as many dogs, so this one was able to be isolated into one run.
The shelter closed Friday after one dog tested positive for parvo, a highly contagious, dangerous virus for dogs. In response, staff moved quickly to isolate the animal, test for infection, and clean from floor to ceiling.
We made sure that we cleaned all the hallways, all the foot traffic areas where if anybody would have went in there and came back out, we got that taken care of. That was the reason for the close, is we didn't want people to continue to track in and out.
Officials say the temporary closure was the right call. 10 to 15 dogs showed signs of parvo and are in a 14-day quarantine and are doing better. Now, adoptions, surrenders, and stray intakes are back on schedule with a renewed emphasis on prevention and public awareness.
Make sure that you vaccinate your own pets. Make sure they're up to date on their shots. It's important to keep them healthy.
The shelter says they'll continue monitoring all animals closely and keep the public updated if anything changes. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
And the Tri-Cities Animal Services is now operating under their normal hours. Staff say that pets are ready for adoption, and they do have some safety measures still in place.
Now to continuing coverage, we're learning more information from a story out of Oregon. A violent fight on a bus that was traveling along I-84 sent 2 people to the hospital Monday afternoon. One of them was life-flighted. Oregon State Police say the altercation happened between 2 people on board, and this was near the Morrow-Umatilla County line. The person who initiated the fight was actually the one who got stabbed and suffered serious injuries. Boardman fire crews responded around 4 p.m. and immediately called for life flight.
The suspect turned on the bus driver, started hitting the bus driver several times in the face and in the back of the head. And the bus driver basically used a knife and stabbed the suspect in self-defense.
Another passenger who was hit in the face was taken to Good Shepherd Medical Center in Hermiston. Interstate 84 was temporarily shut down during the response. The incident is still under investigation, but OSP says there is no threat to the public.
The historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership is looking for volunteers to help keep downtown beautiful.
So 13 hanging flower baskets around downtown Kennewick need watering to stay healthy. So volunteers can walk in the morning with Frank the Tank, a 40-gallon water tank who lives on a garden cart. Okay.
Frank the Tank.
That's
Frank
cute.
the Tank.
There he is.
Oh, so if you are between the ages of 14 and 17 years old, you can also volunteer just as long as you bring an adult with you. Anyone 18 and older is welcome to join in the efforts.
And if you are interested in volunteering, you can go to our website. That's applevalleynewsnow.com.
You can also learn about other volunteer opportunities with the Historic Downtown Partnership at our website as well. And it is so fun down there. There's so many different places.
A cute little gig, yeah.
All kinds of
Just,
people.
you know, you could take a walk. If you take a walk anyways, like, hey, do that and water some plants.
Yeah, I went
There you
down.
go.
There was a little coffee shop down there that I went and had a meeting at yesterday. And
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Just driving through
Cute
there.
little vibe.
Yeah, it is such a cute vibe. And you forget sometimes, if you don't go there often, you know, the little shops and the
Yeah,
restaurants.
it's beautiful, and let's keep it beautiful.
Yes. All right, so much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. What do we usually feature for Operation Best Friend, Jessica?
Maybe dogs. I don't know. Yep, lots of dogs.
But not today.
Yay!
It's all about this furry little feline, Breve. We've been told she's been through a lot, but she is ready now for her fresh start and a family. You're going to meet her after the break.
Apple Valley News Now, the official television home of the Seattle Kraken.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's summer event time.
Best deals of the year.
My favorite season of the year.
Why?
Is it the flowers, honeybees?
Mud. See, Bronco and Bronco Sport make every adventure more epic.
Because they come with goat modes. Goes over any type of terrain. Like
mud!
They sure do like mud.
Lease a 2025 Bronco Sport Big Bend 4x4 for $299 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Hi, I'm Christine Connolly, local realtor with As You Wish Real Estate Team. We offer full concierge services. Our handyman contractors will take care of everything, and you won't pay anything until closing. I'm a proud sponsor of Operation Best Friend. Remember, you only get one chance to make a first impression.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demands to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
Form or function.
Should we push the timeline?
Will it hold? Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster.
Even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of into summer fun at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Go long! Yes! Time right! Manny drops back and he flips one right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's burning.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Come in today.
Great job, rookie.
Toyota, let's go places.
Austin Reed is a television news leader with a passion for unique stories that have affected positive change for more than 20 years.
Get the best local news coverage every day, right here.
Wendy Redmond, Austin Reed, Stacey Lee, Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Next 5, skateboard legend Tony Hawk and Rita Ora.
You look like $1 billion and you smell like a zillion. Nice.
To get it together for you guys.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Right now you're taking a live look at Pasco. This view coming courtesy of the Dust Devils. It's gray, it's gloomy out there for today. It's going to look like that for most of the day. Maybe a little bit of sunshine breaking through later in the day, but that's going to coincide with these little shower chances throughout the afternoon and evening. Also could see some thunderstorms into the late evening. It's definitely not going to be a washout, thus the very small chances for wet weather throughout the course of today. Okay, otherwise today is going to feel very cool out there for this time of the year, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than normal for the early part of the month of August. So 50s, 60s, and 70s in Kittitas County, kind of as you work your way down the interstate. Will be a bit breezy today across the map. We're not going to expect any gusts that'll be too strong. Then in the Yakima Valley, highs around 80. Again, the best chances for showers and thunderstorms today are going to be in the valleys and in the Cascades. To the east of there, it's not going to be 100% dry, but definitely drier as opposed to those other locations I just talked about. In the basin, we'll have highs in the low to mid 80s. Also, mostly low to mid 80s for the foothills. Could be a little bit cooler than that in the Morrow County foothills, and then 60s and 70s in the Blue Mountains. For tonight, the chances for thunderstorms going to spread a little bit more to the east, and then for tomorrow, the best energy for thunderstorms going to be situated over the Blue Foothills and the Blue Mountains. So we'll talk about vegetation dryness, the lightning fire potential. We'll time everything out with Futurecast. All that's going to be coming up in a few minutes.
That song can only mean one thing. It's Operation Best Friend time, but this week we're mixing things up.
Yeah, because cats need love too.
Yeah.
So dog lovers, hold. Today, we got a furry feline in the house.
Her name is Brevi, and Monica from Tri-Cities Animal Services is here to share her story and why this lad-back little lady is more than ready to find her forever home. Take a look.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Houses, Christine Connolly Realtor, and by Manthite Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Hi everyone, my name is Monica and I'm here from Tri-Cities Animal Services in Pasco, Washington. And this week for Operation Best Friend, I brought a very special guest named Brevi. So on the morning of July 8th, when staff was arriving to work, we noticed that there was a tote outside of our old Tri-Cities Animal Shelter facility, which has been closed down since March. This tote was a black plastic tote with a piece of wood zip tied to the top as a makeshift lid. And inside we found Brevi and her 6 kittens. Thankfully, they were all fine, a little dehydrated and a little scared, but in good health. Brevi welcomed us with open arms full of trust and affection, which is one of the things that I admire the most about her, with how rocky her start was and how loving and resilient she is. Brevi is just out of kittenhood herself, estimated to be right around 1 year old. Her 6 kittens have actually all been adopted and found homes since, besides one who sadly did not make it. She's been waiting for her forever home for almost a month now since arriving to us. She's been spayed, she's microchipped, she's up to date on her age-appropriate vaccinations, and she's ready to go home today. I believe that Brevi is cat-friendly. She's one of those adult cats who is so easygoing. It really stands out. She's okay with most situations. I've had her in the car with me twice. As you can see, I've had her walking around the station with me this morning on a harness. As far as I know, this is the second time that she's ever been on a harness. In her kennel, she's a very relaxed cat. Most of the time, she's just chillaxed, laying in her bed, watching everybody go by. On the entire ride here this morning, she had quite a bit to say. Honestly, it's kind of giving, are you taking me somewhere to leave me there again? And no, Breve, we're not. We want to make sure that you find your next forever home and that it is forever.
I know. So
she
cute.
Deserves so much love.
Yeah.
That's all. So give it to her.
Josh.
So,
I got 2 cats.
So precious. No, Mimi's.
See, you only have 1.
Yeah, Mimi's very territorial about other cats. She's cool with my dog, but with other cats, that would be.
My first cat was like that too, and then she, got used to it, got comfortable. So
maybe, or she would throw a hissy fit, and then I wouldn't get my security deposit back on my apartment. So,
okay, well,
gonna play it safe in this economy.
Interesting turn there. Okay. So much more ahead here on Good Morning Northwest. Coming up after the break, we have your morning sprint. Everything you need to know as you head out the door this morning, and giving you a live look from our Dust Levels camera in Pasco. When we come back, Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth will have your full first alert forecast as we continue to make our way through this week and into the weekend. It's 6:45.
For over 4 decades, the art of fine catering has been perfected by CG Catering in Kennewick. Well known for their luxurious bites, lavish delights, and precision in every portion, CG Catering will grace any event from groups of 10 to 3,000. Meticulous menus with seamless service for all occasions is their tradition. From remote locations to their local event center, repeat clients provide ongoing rave reviews as a testament to the unforgettable memories they have inspired. Call CG Catering for your next celebration.
This summer, turn moments into lifelong memories with Broadmoor RV. Feel the thrill of adventure and the warmth of togetherness. Explore the great outdoors with the comfort of home and let every adventure become a story worth sharing. Broadmoor RV. We make camping fun.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
Add more action to your summer at the Horse Heaven Roundup, August 19th through the 23rd. World-class cowboys and cowgirls are coming to Kennewick to compete in one of the top-ranked PRCA rodeos for a chance at more than $200,000. All seats are reserved, so get yours today at BentonFranklinFair.com and take in the action on the best week of summer, August 19th through the 23rd at the Horse Heaven Roundup.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Today at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Already seeing some rainfall this morning in the Cascades and in the valleys. Let's put this into motion with Futurecast radar. 8 this morning. Looks like it's still going to be situated in the Cascades, in the valleys, although other models are suggesting that maybe some of this could run out a little bit ahead of that. Around lunchtime, kind of still in the same areas. And then into the afternoon, this is when showers are going to be more likely to migrate to the east. And I think into the evening, this is when we're going to have our big breakthrough. And this is probably going to be the best time frame to see showers and perhaps even some thunderstorms in the Tri-Cities, and then migrating over to the foothills and into the Blue Mountains. But then into the overnight hours, mostly drying out. We'll have more to say about Thursday in a second, but with lightning in the forecast today, especially in the valleys and in the Cascades, we always look for lightning over critically or significantly dry vegetation. That's just not going to be the case for today, which is an encouraging sign. And then for tomorrow, by 8 in the morning, still dealing with some leftover showers in the Blue Mountains and the Blue Foothills. By lunchtime, looking pretty dry, but then into the afternoon, daytime heating could fire up a few more thunderstorms. This time, the best energy for that going to be in the Blue Foothills and in the Blue Mountains. But then into the evening, looks like we dry it out, and we're going to continue to be pretty dry after that. Again, with lightning in the forecast, we check in on vegetation dryness. We love to see greens and yellows on this map. It hasn't looked this good probably in the last couple months, so definitely love to see that. Could pick up half an inch of rainfall in the Cascades. Doesn't sound like much, but it is for this part of the world in this part of the month of August. Now for Friday and beyond, much drier, and also we're going to heat things back up, so it will kind of return to the mean when it comes to typical August weather, especially by Monday and Tuesday. Actually a little bit hotter than normal for this time of the year, back up around 100 in the Tri-Cities. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Small shower chances with highs in the low 80s today and tomorrow, then hotter and drier after that. In Yakima, showers and thunderstorms likely Wednesday, then a beautiful forecast beyond that with highs going up. In Ellensburg, showers and storms also likely today, maybe a leftover shower tomorrow, then much calmer and warmer. A much calmer and warmer forecast into the weekend. In Hermiston, low-end shower chances with low 80s Wednesday and Thursday, then the trend is hotter and drier. Finally, for Walla Walla, a chance for showers today, a slightly better chance of thunderstorms tomorrow, then plenty of sunshine and warming up into the weekend and next week. Now let's head out to New York City to see what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the mom at the center of the San Antonio Aquarium octopus incident speaking out.
When the tentacles started to wrap around his arm, he just said, "Mom, it's not letting go."
A giant Pacific octopus latching onto 6-year-old Leo's arm while he was petting it at a touch tank, leaving these marks behind. The San Antonio Aquarium now issuing a statement that places blame on her, saying in this instance, the guest leaned her child over the exhibit barrier, allowing him to reach into the habitat without staff supervision. Now, mom is responding back, telling GMA her goal has always been to advocate for the octopus and to push for safer conditions.
If they don't want anyone leaning over the glass, they need to have a sign there that says, "Do not lean over the glass."
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on this octopus incident and how her son is recovering. With your GMA First Look, I'm Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
There are days I feel stuck in my head. Even on an antidepressant, lingering depression symptoms can make it hard to break through. I wanted more from my antidepressant. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Vraylar isn't approved for elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, tremors, slow or uncontrolled body movements, restlessness and feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Time is 6:53. It's time for your morning sprint. We start off with your national headlines. The National Weather Service is reversing course. It's now in the process of hiring back hundreds of its workers after massive cuts and a federal hiring freeze. The NWS will hire 450 meteorologists, hydrologists, and radar technicians.
53 in the top 5 local things you need to know this morning as primary elections closed last night. Early vote counts coming in now this morning. In Yakima County, Marshall Slide is leading the race for county coroner with about 73% of the vote, while in Mabton, Martha Gonzalez holding a strong lead in the mayoral race. Voters in Benton County appear to be supporting a Fire District 1 levy with a 59% vote for yes. And Walla Walla County's 911 funding measure is also passing with 63% in favor. These are preliminary results. Official results to be verified are expected later this week.
In Yakima, investigators are looking into a fire and vandalism incident that happened near the ICE office over the weekend. Officials say a rock was thrown through a window just minutes before a brush fire broke out near a homeless encampment. The flames reached a privacy fence on federal property.
Also in Yakima, County Sheriff's deputies are searching for a man or a suspect rather, after a man was found dead in an orchard near Sunnyside. The victim had taken an ATV to check on a suspicious persons report that had been reported in that area. The deputies used drones and canine units trying to find who this person was, but unfortunately, that suspicious person is still out there.
In Kennewick, firefighters quickly contained a 15-acre grass fire yesterday afternoon, thanks in part to fire lines from previous fires in that area, which helped slow the spread.
And more details coming out now regarding that fight on a bus in Oregon that was traveling along I-84. Ended with one person being stabbed. State police tell us the person who started the fight was actually the one who was stabbed and injured and flown to the hospital in serious condition. 6:55. Let's take a look what's trending this morning. A giant panda at Washington, D.C.'s Smithsonian National Zoo celebrating his first birthday in the U.S.
Oh, so Bao Li is 4 years old now. Zookeepers presented him with his very own custom cake Monday morning, and it was filled with healthy, panda-friendly fruits and ingredients, which he really seemed to enjoy.
Bao Li arrived in D.C. from China in October, along with his potential future mate, Qing Bao.
Oh, he's got a little girlfriend. How cute, a little arranged marriage. Oh,
I love that for them.
Oh, it was a bug.
Is there a bug in it?
Yeah, not a panda, a bug. Oh,
There was like a big horsefly last week on Friday. This is a little gnat.
Yeah, it's
I would
Both
take the
just as annoying.
I would take the horsefly. At least you get a visual on it. The
You
gnats.
get eyes on it? That's true. I know, they buzz around.
Bow, bow. No.
Let's get a panda in here.
A panda? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that would be
Go get it, Josh.
a little bit better than a fly.
Yeah.
I'm mute.
I just know that. Okay.
How's it looking outside?
Let's go ahead and take a look at First Alert Radar. We are seeing some rainfall right now in the Cascades, in the valleys, and it looks like it's inching closer and closer to the Tri-Cities and the lower Columbia Basin. Models were being a lot slower with that, so we'll just kind of see how it pans out. It's how it pandas out. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my God.
Wheels are coming off, folks. Wind gusts starting to pick up. That's going to be a constant theme throughout the course of the day. 60s and 70s already for lower elevation, so it's warm/mild and muggy out there. A little bit later today, high is going to be about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than normal for this time of the year. The Cascades and the Kittitas and Yakima valleys are where we're going to see the best chances for showers and thunderstorms. So bottom line for the forecast, showers and thunderstorms today, a little bit less so for tomorrow. Dry for Friday and beyond. Up and down high temperatures. Highs near 80 in the lower Columbia Basin for today and tomorrow, but around 100 by Monday and Tuesday.
Woohoo!
The storm before the calm.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yes.
I do like a summer storm.
Yeah. Indoors.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching Good Morning Northwest. You can always find the latest on our website. That's applevalley.newsnow.com.
Good Morning America is up next. We will be back tonight at 5 with your local news and weather.
Have a great day.